Alright. There we go. Put that up in there. Let me see if this will work.
Give the intro, or are we not live yet?
I hit the live button.
That's it, alright. Give the intro.
Yeah, you do the intro. We're good.
Okay, good. Okay, then, hey, folks, and welcome back to our official Get Me Off the Moon live stream. As always, I'm Skybane0, and joining me today is...
Joshua, aka Yoshinator, aka... who's banned from submitting levels again? It was Fluga, right? Yeah, make sure we uphold that rule. That's
Alright, guys, and today we're playing Mega Man Maker, a very illustrious game. And we're going to check out... It's been a while since we played this, actually, so I imagine there are a number of new features that we're going to get into here, which is awesome, of course. But hello to our regulars again, C. Felix, Kerplop, hey, nice to see ya! And so yeah, if you guys are interested in sending in the stages for us to play, then by all means, you're welcome to. That's Springman profile.
Yep, that's me. So, one new thing they added, like a really big thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating
why
right now. I'm hungry. One big thing they added is this thing called the Wily Challenge. If you're familiar with Mario Maker, which this game takes huge inspiration from, it's very similar to the 100 Mario Challenge. To where you go through so many levels. I'm sorry, I'm making a bunch of noise. Where you go through so many levels where you try to, like, you know, beat them in their random user submitted order, and you can pick how long you want it to be. So it'll be like a couple levels, a bunch of levels, or too many levels, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and just try it for a bit. Let's see. We can also pick our difficulty. We'll do what this game considers normal.
Yeah, I wonder how it does determine something like that.
In Mario Maker, it's determined by how many people play the level, and then how many of those people beat the level, and how many times they die. So, you can see on the left there, I have 15 lives to try to get through all of Wily's tower right now. So we'll see what happens.
Kerplop's saying, hopefully do a Mac version of this soon.
I
thought they did have one.
Yeah.
Shame they don't. Hands of pity. A huge shout out to the developer of this game. I think his name's Wrecking Prog.
Wrecking Program sometimes.
But yeah, a huge shout out to him for this phenomenal game, which is something we've needed in the Mega Man community for a long time, I think. And, you know, of course we had a game like Power Up. Oh, you got some letters up there.
I don't know what it's spelling.
I don't know what it's saying.
It said protect yo. Atlas? I don't know.
Bliss.
I definitely see Atlas.
Must be an inside joke.
I guess.
Yeah, obviously there was the stage designer in Mega Man Powered Up, which I think was pretty well received for the time, but I mean, I think it had its limitations. So it was nice to it's nice to have something like this, which man, those ladybugs are chasing you to hell.
I really want the booty. What's up, bro?
Oh, nice to have you on board. Yeah, you know, long story short, really cool game. Huge shout out to the developer, and especially because he's still making updates to the project. Like, man, he's just keeping those updates constantly coming on a regular schedule. So, you know, that's something I can really respect in a developer, when they not only make a game, but they also take a lot of time and effort to polish that game. over the course of, several months. And, I mean, some developers are so passionate that they can never quite stop making updates to their game, And I'm thinking of, developers like, oh, snap. That happened. You remember the guy who made Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch? I believe he's still making updates to that game, and that game's like, man, years old by this point, I want to say. So, yeah, it's a huge testament, again, to the passion and dedication of Mega Man fans, that they're able to not only put out these wonderful games, but also dedicate the extra time and effort to, bring out nice updates that increase their replay value. Powered Up's Maker was okay, but you weren't required to be able to beat the stage you were submitting. So there were lots of unbeatable messes. Okay, was that the case? Yeah, I don't remember the stage maker from Powered Up very much. I just know that it was a thing, and I want to say it was generally pretty well received. But man, if you couldn't beat the stages before you submitted them, I would imagine that did lend itself to some problems. Idea, actually, that you have to complete a stage yourself before you submit it. Now, wow, you just went through the wall there.
Whoa, what the? Whoa, hold up.
One Mega Man and base game again, aren't you?
Dude, I don't know, man. I keep doing that with this game, man. So, I have a little funny story to tell, I guess. So,
okay, go ahead.
I've been streaming a lot of Mega Man on my personal channel, like Mega Man X, going through the collection. Right now, my progress, I am right on the final battle in X4 with Zero. X4 I do actually like a lot. It's a nice palate cleanser after X3. So, but anyway. So, I don't know why, it's just big coincidence, but literally every time I've been streaming Mega Man, there's been a big thunderstorm where I live. Like every single time. Like maybe there was one time where there wasn't one, but seriously, every time there's been one. So, what was it? The day before yesterday.
Yeah, these guys are not gonna let you alone. Oh!
Ooh, thank you.
Hey!
The day before yesterday, I was gonna play... No, on Wednesday, I was gonna play some Mega Man again, but then that Smash Direct happened, and I'm just like, well, I kinda wanna play Smash now, kinda, get back into it a little bit. So,
yeah.
I was playing Smash instead of playing the X collection that day. And I was like, well, I'll play as Mega Man. He's like one of the only characters I'm still kind of decent with. and then wouldn't you know it, boom, thunderstorm. So it's like, even when I'm not playing as Mega Man and Mega Man X, as long as I'm playing as a Mega Man, thunderstorm. And then yesterday, too, playing as Mega Man again in Smash, thunderstorm. It's crazy.
Is there a thunderstorm now?
I'm surprised there isn't. There'll probably be one tonight to make up for it. They're like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm late. It's so weird.
Oh, that's nuts. I don't know. The gods don't like Mega Man, I guess.
I guess not. They just don't like it when I play. It's probably because I'm not playing on this stream, so I'm breaking the natural order.
Well, that's a good theory, yeah. So, I mean, whenever you want to play Mega Man, just hop on our channel and start streaming.
Yep, I guess that's the way I'm going to have to do it from now on.
You can share it on your channel if you want. That'll be the next best thing.
Yeah, there we go. And just let me in here.
Oh, dead end.
I trolled. Oops. Go down. Okay. No, go down.
There we go.
No.
Nope, he still gets you. sounds like C. Felix is having problems with the storm too.
Yeah, it's really weird. You know,
I never got to see your conclusion.
There's I forgot they actually have a checkpoint. You have to hit a checkpoint flag. So. No, okay. How do I? All right, you hear my conclusion about what?
Yeah, I never got to see your conclusion of Mega Man X3. How'd you handle that final boss?
God, which one was it?
That guy, it was Sigma with a tiny head.
Oh yeah, and he's in the big robot, and he goes left and right in the room. It took me a bit to figure it out, but I ended up doing it. I don't know. It was annoying. You have to be really precise with that shot because his head's so tiny.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Did you get the Z-Saber?
No, I
You know, that's in another X game, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, no, that is an X3. Yeah, you get the... Yeah, you can unlock the Saber for X, which wipes out enemies in 2 hits.
Yeah, I didn't know about it, and then plus I got one of the chips instead of the gold armor because I didn't know. Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's quaint. Luck with that one. Felix saying, according to forecast, there may be a storm in my area within a few hours and should stop a while before I plan to stream. Well, let's hope for the best then, eh? Certainly don't want Josh's luck to be contagious. For you, I just... Oh.
Huh? Yeah, there's a check.
I'm all over you. Oh, this looks fun. Oh.
My slide stopped.
I mean, you can't stand in the middle, so...
I gotta, like, disappear. Can't even get up there. Oh. Okay.
Gotta love how he just jumps right through the wall.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, I guess I could just wait.
Yeah, this is a normal stage, alright.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't stand in the middle, too, so...
Never.
You might wanna... Never, eh?
We go all out. Oh, okay.
This seems fundamentally simple. Oh, okay, oh, you're testing fate, eh? Fair warning, folks.
Ah.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun.
Ah. Well,
Oh, wow.
He died
that's,
too. I just had like one.
Died too?
He died too. Oh, I do have one thing. Okay, I could probably get this level.
Oh, that was close.
Stop. Oh.
So since you actually have lives now, does that mean that if you pick up a life, it adds to your count?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Oh.
Oh, that was...
That's not even fair. Let's see if these guys are gonna be nice to me at all.
On our news for this week.
Yes. Alright. Oh, you can't pause.
Oh.
Okay. I had to pause
That's
before
fun.
that. Like, he dies, like, as soon as I get in there. I just have to live, that's all.
Can you hold the button?
I was just tapping it really fast. Alright, enough. Ah, stupid fish. I don't expect it to be there. No, I have an E-Tank, yeah, I was trying to use it after the boss died, but I have to use it before. Nothing. No.
Oh, screwed.
I tried pausing right there, but yeah. Alright.
I would use it as soon as you get into the room.
Yeah, I guess I should. Stop. Alright, not gonna fall for the fish. Alright, I might not even need it now. Let's see what happens. It's all or nothing. There we go, finally. Oh, I'm gonna die. One or the other is gonna get me. Seriously.
Immediately. Yeah, cool. Aha! Aha! Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Right.
Ah! Normal stage, alright.
So a cool thing you can do is you can hit the skip button right here. It'll cost you 1 life, but you know what? It's okay. Because that stage would have cost me a lot of life, so... You know, don't even worry about it. It's just a cool feature I wanted to show you guys. Oh no.
be standing on him? Yeah, you don't have to. Why have him hinder your progress? Oh, snap.
Okay.
Nice. I would have thought a fish would have popped out of there.
Oh.
Getting that today. Ah. Okay, I thought you were gonna walk back.
I don't know, I'm tempted. I don't know if I'm gonna get tricked right now or not. Oh. Never mind, we're good.
That was simple.
Yeah. I like how this level and the last level are considered the same difficulty.
Guess you're going down. Or to the side. There's a side path there, too. Yeah, you can make it.
Oops. Well, I guess I'm...
Well, that happened.
Oh, I don't have one more life? What the... This is supposed to be a Mega Man
Yeah,
game.
that's
The last life's supposed to be 0. This... Alright, never mind. You know,
yeah,
nobody
that's
ever
weird.
played this game. This game is just a fraud now. I can't believe this game would do this to me. The first level. Oh, so I don't think it's gonna show the one I skipped. But yeah. What's that? Let's see. No, we're good. We're pros. Alright, so first of all, what big thing they added was Proto Man and Bass. Which, you know, is pretty
Nice.
cool. Let's see. Bass can just start in the middle of the air. In one little platform. You can jump all the way over here. This is gonna be the hardest level of all time. Ready? Check this out. Oh, wait. I thought I could.
Hey,
double
Base
jump.
can dash.
Oh yeah. Got him. Where's this double jump? I thought I had it on.
Here. Yeah, he can't.
I thought I said he could.
Yeah, Base could double jump in Mega Man and Base, but...
Oh, optional double jump. Yeah, see?
That's a feature. He does?
It says right there.
Oh, okay, huh.
That's what I thought. I don't know. I guess it's not turned on by default.
That's neat of Wrecking Prog to give that, you know, that option instead of just confining the character to one, you know, move set. He's adding the double jump as well. Because, like, in Mega Man Base, he was kind of well known for being, like, extremely overpowered, but toned down in Mega Man 10, where he's also playable. So I guess that's kind of those two different move sets going on here. You know, on one hand the Mega Man and Base move set, and on the other hand the Mega Man 10 move set. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot they added the blocks from 11. Pretty cool. Trying to see where you can turn on the double jump. I don't know. Alright, now let's try out our cool level. Here we go. Epic battle right here. Come at me, bro. There we go. Easy. See, people should make levels like this one more often.
Yeah, seriously. Orange button, says Boris.
Oh, here we go. Double jump. Got it. Alright, now we should be able to make this double jump. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Alright, that's my level. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Can you do a dash into a double jump?
I don't know, let's see. Yep. Oh. But if you're me, you can still screw it up, like, easy.
Your momentum from the second dash, or from the second jump doesn't carry over the dash.
Yeah, there. Easy. But can we do it backwards? Even easier. Oops. Playing my level called base jumping. Well, why don't you put in exclamation point add and then add the level code so we can put it in the queue?
Indeed, yeah.
Oh my god, this map is huge. It's alright, Boris. Let's see.
Nice.
Drops it all in front of him. Oh, whoops.
Wondering how high the blocks drop from.
Let's see, let's put it a little
They can
lower
drop from
here.
pretty high.
Let's start like right here. Let's see. Let's put a... Yeah, let's put a bat. There we go, perfect. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Huh.
Doesn't take like any energy either.
Nice.
Alright. So we'll go ahead and play Boris's level at the... Remember how to do this. Let's see here.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Alright, so we're gonna hit play now on that. Boom. Let's hit this button. Never mind, let's not hit that button. Doesn't do anything. Alright, so we're gonna go... Get out of here.
Mega Man cartoon? No, I have not. I know it's out there, but, shit, I was gonna watch the first episode, then Cartoon Network wanted me to log in, and I didn't know what to log in with. I didn't really see if I could make an account, or something, but, yeah, I don't, I didn't watch it in the end, just because it required about, an ounce more effort than I would have wanted to put into it.
Alright. There we go. So, Base Jumping by Corey Nowak. Let's go.
What we got here? I'm excited to see what Base has to offer. I mean, you know, I guess you pretty much know what to expect with him if you played Mega Man 10 and Mega Man and Base, but I've never tried him yet in Mega Man Maker, so I'm interested in seeing, exploring his potential. And I watched the first 2 episodes. I'll give it a solid not horrible. Well, horrible is in fact a relative term, so... Oh yeah, you got that sweet double jump.
Okay. Hold on.
Nice.
Oh,
you gotta do the double jump thing.
I can only do it once when I'm in the thing.
Can you?
Yeah.
Ooh boy.
Oops. Okay, there we go.
Real shame that your momentum from the second jump doesn't carry over the dash.
Come on.
Wait for to do that. For the option of jumping the tutorial.
There we go. I got it.
Nice. Ooh, that was slick.
Nope.
There we go.
We can start there.
Oh.
Kind of trying to do it like Mega Man X style. Doesn't work as good. A little trickier than that.
Oh, that was close. Ah, and still failed it.
Nah.
Probably could have made that platform. Oh man.
So tricky in this game.
You just jump directly onto the, like, steering block.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, well, that works too.
Oh.
Serious.
Interesting.
Interesting. Ah, come on.
Oh, that's quicksand.
A quicksand platform. Have one in every home. That's amazing dodging. Wow, you are killing it, man.
I tried.
Oh man, that was amazing. I also wish you could record that. Oh wait, we are recording.
Yes. There you go. Oh boy. No! Okay.
Oh. Nice.
Alright,
So how are you dashing? With a button or with a double tap?
With the button. Or you can do the select
nice.
command.
And okay. Well, this is quite shocking.
Oops.
As bad as your storm.
Yeah, there's the storm again. Oh no.
You have a little trip to take. Ooh boy.
Ah.
Oh wow, that is clever.
No.
Regarding the Mega Man cartoon, folks are saying, I appreciate that the cartoon is its own thing, like Sonic Boom. Also, it has Gary Chalk Grounder from the first Sonic cartoon voicing Dr. Light. Better than Mega Man 8 voice acting? That's debatable.
I mean, that's a good question.
Things are better in different ways, aren't they? Good in different ways, I mean. Oh, you were so close there.
No! I got stuck in the magnet.
A lingering death.
This part's gonna be hard.
And it's funny, though, I don't need to log in to see any so far. Or maybe if you're trying to see ones past the first 10 episodes. Cartoon Network site to your cable account or something. Yeah, I don't know. But they certainly... Yeah, I wasn't able to get straight in there. I needed to input some login info, which I didn't have, so... And I mean, I probably could have, like, made an account and watched it or something, but... that would have taken effort, guys.
Ah.
Oh, that happened. Let's see, I probably will watch it at some point.
Yeah, I'll watch it like if they put it on Hulu or something. Stop.
Nobody wants to do stuff.
That's how
I know,
wake
my
up
life in a
literally
nutshell.
every morning. Oh, I can't go any lower than that. Okay, so I have to go up.
Technically, it is philosophically impossible to not do anything. It's only some things we don't want to do. Oh, just skimmed it. Okay. Yeah, you can probably double jump this, but it's not going to be fun. Nice.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. I did the big.
Well,
Hey, come back over here. Come
here.
here. There we go. Perfect jump.
Happened.
Alright. Well, now
Well played, Boris. Well played.
Yep, I thought it was over, but it was only the beginning.
It's forcing you to stay on your toes.
Oop. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I mean, the good thing is that there aren't that many enemies here, so it doesn't seem like you have to worry too bad about your health. Oh, unless you do things like that. Yeah! Trying to prove me wrong, Josh?
Yes. Hold on. Okay. Stop.
Josh just becomes so used to storms that he's immersing himself in them.
It just reminds me of home. I chickened out.
Want an over-exaggerated long level?
Really?
Oh wow, that was really slick. I mean, over-exaggerated long levels aren't really the funnest, so...
Come on.
I'm gonna speak for Josh and say that... I mean, I'm surprised at you. Hey, don't be surprised at me. Be surprised by this lightning over here. That's doing all my trolling for me.
Yeah.
Metroidvania levels? Yeah, I feel like there's a difference between over-exaggerated long levels and Metroidvania. I haven't played too many Metroidvanias to really be able to tell, honestly. And okay, I thought you were stuck there. Nice job.
Oh, okay. I have to keep these on the screen. Alright.
There we go. Nice. Okay, looks like you got some shooting to do.
No, I don't.
Oh, you can't shoot?
No.
Oh dear, this is a slight problem, isn't it?
I think I'll be okay. Checkpoint?
Okay.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, you gotta wait it out. You can't see him. Spin on top of him anyway.
Alright, well, we're fine.
Hi there, Fluga!
Uh-oh.
Hey, you have a habit for showing up at the perfect possible times. Hey, Fluga, how about you submit a stage for us so and flavor up our evening or our afternoon? I mean,
No, it's okay.
what's the matter, Josh? Don't you like the spice of life?
No. It's too spicy.
Oh, I guess you don't just you just don't like depth in your life, huh?
Nope. I got one right.
I expected you to tie that in with a death pun, Josh. I'm rather disappointed by you.
No, I'm trying to beat this man over here.
See then, yes he could. Okay. Hey, Fluga, you know, this is a boring afternoon. We could use something something to do right now, and if you have a fun little stage to send to us, then you know, by all means, go right ahead. We would love to try it out. Gosh.
You keep saying all this Wii stuff, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Boris sending in another stage to delay the coming catastrophe that is Fluga.
Come on, stop it.
Boris adding yet another stage to delay the catastrophe that is Fluga.
He's trying.
Oh boy, yeah, Boris is saving your neck here.
You'd be saving my neck.
Fortunately, I feel it's only delaying the inevitable.
There we go. Now
Oh man,
now
Fluga, you
it's
better get in here quick, or Boris is gonna completely overwhelm you.
Alright.
Wait, are those all the same stages? No, wait, 1, 6, 3...
No, only one of them worked.
Oh, okay then. I thought he was submitting all those things and they were being accepted.
You could double check
Oh.
that.
Is we'll be fighting Wheelgator again.
I know, that's what it feels like. Oops.
Everyone's favorite classic Mega Man boss theme. I think I like 3's best, followed by 6, and then 10. Oh, you're ranking them by games then. The classic Mega Man boss theme. I rather like the one in Mega Man 6. Go with that one, Mega Man 6. Like there's it just feels really climactic at the start where it goes like ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da, you know? Revved up for a fun fight. Felix saying, "You're gonna have to kill him, Josh. He's jumping up so he won't be sinking through the sand."
It's kind of difficult. Let's see.
Versus saying, "I guess that was hard on the first time I made this level." Yeah, the flashing lights too. That really contributes to the really climactic atmosphere. Or not, no, climactic is used in reference to, like, the end of something, actually, so that isn't a good term. I'm gonna use the word epic, even if it's overused. Really sets the stage for, you know, that environment where you're, I mean, you're essentially fighting robots from, like, champion robots who are built to fight. So it's really does set the stage for a really you know, neat boss fight, I guess. Man, this guy is not not cooperating.
I can't really. Can't really hit him. Because once, you know, the spin hits the ground, then it's over.
It's a really tight window. Bob saying 10's theme is both dangerous and kind of sad, which fits since the robots are infected like Mavericks. You know, I actually can't hear 10's theme in my head right now for some reason.
Oh my god.
Oh snap. You know what's the boss theme that really sticks out to me in Mega Man 10 though? It's the Wily bosses. You know, the bosses you encounter in the Wily stages. Oh man, that theme is phenomenal. Thanks, son.
Oh my god.
God.
Alright, I'm gonna give this one more chance. If I don't beat him, then whatever. I'll consider this level beaten, but... Alright, yeah, we're done here. I can't beat him.
Okay, well, it was a valiant attempt.
But that was that stage. It was pretty good until that boss. I don't know how you're supposed to beat him, to be honest. It kind of doesn't match with the rest of the stage.
Those were legitimately impressive platforming sections. You know, I thought they looked fun.
Alright, on to the next one. Alright, I'm doing Nightman Castle. Yeah, okay. This is... Hold on.
Let's see what we got here.
Something really quick here. Okay, there we go. That'll make that easier for me. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get up on in this one. It's really long. Well, then I'll play for a little bit.
Was saying, "Oh snap! I named the level BattleBots. I also learned level design, so yay me.
Oh, well, maybe
Good
that'll
for
be
you.
okay
Maybe
then.
I mean, didn't you know level design before if you made Mega Man
No.
Maker stages? I mean, those stages you sent us were the cream of the crop of level design. I don't know what you're talking about, Fluga. Slow over here.
This is supposed to be a really long level.
See how long this is taking. Were hard, but they were still hard. Studied under Wily, did ya? Yup. Man, what is with this stage? There we go, I guess. 30 minutes normally.
Oh boy. Well, speedrun mode activated. Here we go.
Could make a whole game in Mega Man Maker, folks. Music in the meantime. It does sound a bit Castlevania-ish. I can appreciate it.
What's up, Zero?
Hey, what ho, Zero? You're a bit late in the game here, aren't you?
Don't call him
Of
out
course,
like
you know, we can appreciate your presence even if you are rather late.
man. So rude.
This is... See, these kind of places scare me because you never know when you're going to find some spikes in the blackness there.
Yeah.
Clop saying, I hope 11 gives us some nice tunes. Yeah, seriously, I'm
Howdy.
really getting psyched for Mega Man 11 music, and hearing that the Star Force composer's on board. Oh my goodness, the music in Star Force was phenomenal stuff. You know, in many respects, I feel like the music in Star Force lended itself very well to classic Mega Man. So yeah, I have utmost faith in the abilities of that composer, and I'm really hoping to... Man, I'm really looking forward to hearing that music. It's gonna be great.
Was that a key? Ah, okay. They put keys like in Mario Maker. That's cool.
I remember seeing that before. I think we actually did do a key... Yeah, we did. We did a key stage before.
Did we? Or did we do a key or a stage that pretty much had keys in
What's the difference?
it? Well, like something acts like a key.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right there. We played a stage that had things that acted like keys. Okay, yeah, that's it. Played Star Force, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, you know, Star Force had a unique concept going for it, and, you know, it wasn't like Battle Network. I mean, heck, it wasn't really like any Mega Man series before it. But, it had its own distinct style, and I could appreciate that about it. You know, and, I love the humor, I love the, you know, the whole... how it was so focused on collecting things. It was just an overall really nice departure from the classic Mega Man formula that we've kind of grown used to at that point. And, I mean, but in my opinion, the best thing about it is the music. It has absolutely phenomenal music. So, I mean, if you don't want to play it, then at least look up the soundtrack on YouTube or something. It's good stuff.
Well, if you wanted me to use one checkpoint at a time, you should have put them right on top of each other. Just saying.
Felix saying, "Oh, almost forgot playable demos for Mega Man 11 on September 4." Yeah, you know, oh man, I'm facing a major dilemma here, folks. I really don't know if I want to play that or not. Because as it is already, I'm trying to avoid Mega Man 11 spoilers. So like, I'm not watching any of the trailers for the new bosses that have just been unveiled. You know, I'm trying to stay away from those little articles and stuff that show off the stages and whatnot. I'm trying to stay away from everything right now. So, you know, clear into Mega Man 11 blind. You know, I want to relive that experience from when I would pick up a Mega Man game and go into it, not knowing what to expect and being completely surprised by everything around every corner. So, and you know, there was something so magical about that feeling, like picking up a game. And I don't have many. Well, I guess I kind of do in some respects, but it's very rare for me, honestly, these days to go into a game, like not knowing what to expect, like not knowing what the stages are going to consist of, not knowing what the you know, what the characters are going to look like, stuff like that. And while I guess I do kind of know what most of the characters are going to look like in Mega Man 11, I do kind of want to, as best I can, relive that experience from my childhood where I would pick up a Mega Man game and, you know, not know what to expect around every single corner. You know, it just really increases the anticipation and the excitement for when you actually get into that section and play through it. And, you know, you're just... it's like you're forced to stay on your toes. That's what I want to say. You know, you're immersing yourself in an environment where you're always forced to stay on your toes, and that's what Mega Man is to me. You know, that's what Mega Man is. It's an experience that is always forcing you on your toes. You know, trying to, and you know, always it always has an excitement around every corner that you know is always surprising you. I guess. I don't know if I want to play that demo. Bob saying, all I remember of Star Force was looking at the cast and saying, "Oh look, Mail learned how to play guitar." Yeah, there are a lot of character imitations going on, or at least a lot of personality traits that you notice in Battle Network carrying its way over to Star Force.
Okay.
11 for a while. I've got a huge PS3 backlog, and I promised myself not to start on my PS4 until it's done. Oh boy, I guess, how many games do you have on that backlog? Dragon! Oh yes, Dragon was a great... it was a good version. Yeah. That was the version I had, I think. You feel like saying, at the least I can busy myself, or I can keep myself busy with Monster Hunter World. The BMS of a tough beast to take crown. Or to take... Wait, what? Tough beast to take town? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
Oh, the behemoth from Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. Flying bricks are a spoiler. You missed the checkpoint. Too close, wrong way.
I got it.
Yeah, you got the play-by-play going on here.
Yep.
Games Kerplop? That's insanity! I feel like you have to... Oh, man. Take weeks. Take a week-long or man, just a several week-long vacation to even make a dent in that number.
I hope one of those JRPGs is Persona. It's pretty good. Let's go here. Well, we got the time, so we'll do that. Yeah, well, I guess we can do this. Well, one at a time, Kirby.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Kirby, I think what Josh means by one at a time is that you gotta separate those codes by messages. Dedicate one message to each code in order for them to register.
Yeah, then you have to wait a little bit.
Also, I guess we're gonna have to ask folks to be patient because now we kind of have a backlog of other stages to try out. Nope.
And time limit. Yep. Sorry. Just trying to be fair that way.
Are we still imposing the 20-minute... It was a 20-minute time limit, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we could bring that back.
Okay, so for those of you who are new to the stream, we were getting so many levels at one time, and some of these levels were just taking us forever to complete, that we decided to impose a time limit upon the stages. So, like, we decided to spend 20 minutes on every stage that we took on, so that we would have time for the decided to play. So, apologies if we can't play the longer stages that you've designed. I mean, we really, you know, I wish we could pay tribute to the dedication that went into designing like stages that long. But I mean, we got to consider the practical limitations of our you know, stuff.
Yes, of our stuff.
Okay, I can't think of the word. Maybe you can help me out. The practical limitations of our beings. There, I didn't necessarily want to bring philosophy into it, but hey, can't think of the word.
Yeah. You got it.
Kirby saying, also, hi, Yoshi Cursor.
Oh.
Just slinking away. Oh, come back. Yoshi's very shy. You scared him.
Yeah. He doesn't like having attention problem. He's a bit of an introvert, so.
Have enough Amazon money to buy a Switch now, just waiting on a Black Friday deal. Man, Kerplop, you're gonna increase your backlog even further? Because, I mean, now there are all these Switch games to try out, and granted, you know, that happened. You got PS3, then you got PS4, and now you're gonna get a Switch, and go into that backlog of games you have to try out? He fell into the lower blast line.
Yep.
He'll be okay. He's a dinosaur, and he didn't survive the Ice Age for nothing.
Come on.
Kirby is saying none of my levels are super long or Kaizo hard. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. Oh. Forgot about that guy.
Can I just say really quickly that I am super psyched to see that there are still so many people playing this game. You know, even, what's it been, like a year, 2 years since it's come out now?
I think this game's just a year old.
But still, that is abundantly impressive. And you know, I dare say that a lot of that is due to the fact that Wrecking Frogs is being so awesome about releasing regular updates for this game and, you know, keeping the formula fresh. But, man, I mean, still, huge shout out to everyone who is not dying like Josh.
Yeah, huge shout outs to anybody but literally me.
But I mean, seriously, huge shout outs to everyone who's still playing this game and paying tribute to the dedication of the Mega Man fan base, because that's what this game is, in essence. You know, it's a tribute to the dedication of the Mega Man fan base. I mean, the whole game is oriented around fan designs, fan level designs, and getting the community to play these designs and interact with each other in a way that you really can't generally. There's a certain level of uniqueness that comes of communicating through playing other people's levels, and I think it's a very it's a cool level of communication to have in the fan base. So yeah, I think it's awesome that we're still, what do I want to say, these games' attention, and games that are like this, especially, which are, pretty old by this point. Well, I guess, a year isn't exactly old, but, you gotta consider that all the games that are coming out, like all the official games that are coming out in this time, in that year's, in that, time frame. So, like, man, just think of all the games, all the highbrow games made by just, like, these big companies that come out in the year that Mega Man Maker has been out. So, like, I don't know. There have been a lot of stuff, a lot of great games that have come out in the year that Mega Man Maker has come out. So, I think it really says something that we're still willing to spend time on this game that's a year old, even despite the fact that there are all these other awesome games coming out. It's a great sign of, again, the dedication of the Mega Man fan base. How, like, we can we can spend time on all these new games and have a blast with them, but nothing can fill the void of Mega Man. Nothing can replace Mega Man. And the fact that we are still coming back to games like these, I think it just shows that Mega Man is an inseparable formula, or it's a completely unique formula that is irreplaceable. And despite, you can have all these awesome games coming out, and they're fun, you can have fun with them, but you can't have fun.
I'm gonna die.
You can die. But, like, nothing offers nothing offers a Mega Man experience. Nothing can replicate a Mega Man experience. So that's what I'm trying to say, I guess, in so many words. Kerplop saying, I treat my video games like I treat books. I always have something new that I can start on. That's a good way to look at it, yeah. We're saying, yes, there are some great levels. Then we get the odd levels and the Kaizo hard puzzle levels. The ones you go, okay. And how many enemies can fill on screen at once? Yeah, I know what you mean. I dare say that, in Mega Man Maker, there's a stage for everyone. There are different kinds of players in the world, different kinds of Mega Man players, some of which, I dare say, love that additional difficulty, love that craziness. In their stages. And I'm thinking of... you see that kind of thing in Mario Maker too, so... and I'm just thinking of, those crazy speedrunners who, will take on these insanely difficult stages and, test the limits of their abilities as speedrunners. Instantly of that one... It might have been a couple, actually, the GDQs, where they had, Mega Man stages, Mario Maker stages being played, and they were these insane stages, like Kaizo level hard stuff. But
and it was
they provided just yeah, but it was their first time seeing it, first time playing it. But it's extremely entertaining to watch, and the guys looked like they were having the time of their lives. So, I think Kaizo stages do have their place in. In Mega Man games, in an official level. Like you, yes indeed, Fluga, like you.
Yeah, timer shouldn't be cut off on the bottom, it's just a little weird, so... Alright, let's do this.
We haven't been focusing much on this, or we haven't been focusing much of the commentary on this stage. What are your thoughts on it so far, Josh?
There's a lot of stuff going on. That's my thoughts. Let me get this guy out of here.
Bro saying Kaizo stages can go and die. Then we have people like Lino Bro, who cannot appreciate Kaizo stages for anything they're worth. And I mean, that's fine. Again, you know, there are different kinds of players in the community. You know, some which like that additional difficulty, and some who can say that they can just go and die.
There we go. Okay.
And you know, that's fine. It's that kind of things that give flavor to the community.
I jumped all over the level. Oh, is that my fault?
But that music is very good, slow-paced. Slowed down, I mean. It's very good song, slowed down. Didn't notice that until now. Alright, got a stage from Kirby. Hey, thanks for that. We'll see when we can get to it. Oh boy.
Well, that happened. Alright, I'll give it one more life.
There are 2 lives over there. I don't know whether Boris is reacting to my corny joke back there or not. But if he is, that makes me feel good. Oh, that is a good flower shield. Oh boy. Gosh, you got everything coming at you here.
I guess I don't need to go that way.
Oh boy, nice jump. Boris wants you to use flour in the tower.
Yeah. I think I know what he's talking about.
All these things.
Oh, he's reactivated. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that could happen. Yeah, this place. Oh my god.
Dang. I wonder if there are enough fire guys there. Well, those pods aren't short in number either. Oh. That was fun.
It sure was. Not enough fire guys. Need at least 80 billion more, I think that would really spice up the level. Something up there? No. Not enough fire. I demand 80 million more for my money back. Oh. Jeez. Alright.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Life is lasting you a while, isn't it?
It sure is. God, frames. Oh yeah.
I remember this place? I'm almost inclined to count them. Hey, can you go in the other direction? I want to see how many there are, actually.
There's too many. It'll take forever. I guess I can just do this now.
You can tell us how many are there. If you even count it, I don't know.
Of course. Can't jump too high. count to them as too many. Makes sense to me. I have to go this way.
There we go. Time to go surfing. Oh dear. Wait, did you even need? You didn't even need that.
I guess you could say that a shortcut.
Oh, nice. Forget they could do that double jump thing.
Is
your high jump?
I could just do this.
There we go, nice. That's nice. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, it was. Oh, this is the ice one?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now you're going to the start, according to Boris.
Okay.
And this stage is an adventure, isn't it?
Set sail for adventure.
Hey Boris, if you don't mind my asking, how long did it take you to make this? Extremely elaborate. Of course, I guess. Well, I mean, I would think it would take you hours if like takes an hour and a half to complete. But you know, I mean, what did it take? Did it like take you days or something? Because like, man, I can't imagine that any stage which takes an hour and a half to complete, like, days or at least 24 hours. 12 hours? Man, how did you do that? I would have thought it would take a lot longer. That's a long time already, granted, but...
Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Go back to the start?
Hey, have you now, Kirby Pink? Well, I guess you guys are just pros. I don't have any experience making Mega Man Maker stages myself, so... It's all very impressive to me, you must understand. Yeah, you want that. Yeah, always check the walls.
Oh, is this what I'm supposed to do?
Oh, nice.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh boy.
I forgot it gets rid of it.
Dancing there.
Well, you know what? I'll give it one more shot. I know I already said one more shot, but I was doing so good.
So now we feel, and now we feel compelled to explore the unknown. What the heck? Aw.
Well, alright.
You can freeze that guy in midair.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we should probably get going to the other levels now. I know it's a bit anticlimactic, but we played that one for right about 40 minutes, so it was a good one. I did enjoy it, but unfortunately, won't be able to beat it right now. Here, I'll give you a thumbs up for that one. There you go.
Hey, it was a really impressive stage. I mean, even if just for its length. But I mean, it wasn't like one of those. I'm honestly not inclined to call it a Kaizo stage.
No, I wouldn't
because
either.
I mean, it was long, but it wasn't unreasonable. Most of those challenges were pretty skewed to your limits, let's say.
Now we're doing Crash Man Simulator 2. So I can tell I'm gonna love this level. Slide. Okay, I thought it said slide disabled. I was gonna throw up for a second.
This one also by Boris.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and shoot.
Oh, I get it. It's like I'm playing as him.
Do you even have to do anything besides essentially control him?
Trying to get it here.
Needed a Crash Man Simulator.
That was interesting. There he goes again.
He's freaking out. Identity crisis. He wants control over himself, but he's fighting the control that you're attempting to have over him.
Where'd he go? There he is.
This is a possessed man, folks. Oh, now you platforming.
Oh, come on.
You gotta actually help the boss to the end. See if you like saying he can't do much without his hands. Well played.
Come on, get over here. Ah, lovely work.
A really weird bug checker. Or debug room. That's what it's like. It's like a weird debug room.
Come on, get over here.
Like that one game reviewer who was looking over Cuphead and couldn't get over that.
Ah, yeah. Ah, come on! If I shoot, he jumps. So it's like I'm basically taking control of him.
Record, I cannot even imagine what this is like right now.
Very strange.
Ah,
come on. No! Ah!
oh, dang. Our man had a Crash Man moment in the cartoon. I saw that, see Felix, in one of the clips that was posted online. I saw that. There we go.
No, where are you going? Get over here. There we go. I'm afraid of water. No, come on. Get over here.
I love how we'll just bolt in the direction sometimes.
No, get over here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's a wonderful sound.
How in the...
Oh boy, just when you thought it was hard enough. Oh, hey, you can jump into the blocks. That's nice.
There we go, okay. Ah.
Nice. And they keep going, nice. Stand on the far, stand on the far right side and then just jump into the blocks and have them spawn you on top. Do that. Yeah, they'll totally respawn you on top.
Gotta get the timing right. It's kinda hard, it'd be so unpredictable. Ah, too late, or, yeah, too late there. Ah, too early. Too early. Ah, not early enough.
I mean, you can do it legitimately if you think that'll be easier.
Yeah, it might be at this point. Well, unless that happens. Ah, come on!
It's not working with you. Hey, Crashman, have you ever heard of just standing still once in a while?
There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, he's too fast. Get over here. No, get over here. Get over here. There we go. Oh, get down there. There you go.
Destroy his own allies? This is very clever. I gotta give you props, Boris. I'm not sure if I would have thought about this in a million years. Even though I've often thought about here it is that Crashman jumps in time with your shots. Imagine if they put what's his name? I want to say it was Jewel Man. Yeah, Jewel Man's the other boss that jumps when you jump.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Jewel Man were implemented into this game? What kind of crazy stages he would lend himself to like this?
Come on.
He's just going everywhere, this guy.
No! It's so hard.
This is so weird to watch. If it's this weird to watch, I can only imagine how weird it is to play.
It is. It's like playing with like somebody tugging at the controls and they're also not responsive. I mean, like, it's fun though. It's pretty creative. No, so hard.
Yeah, Boris is on this one, see Felix. Come on, come on, you got it. Nice. You get that weapon. Oh, now you gotta fight him? Well, this is a conflict of interest. You're controlling him all that time. Now you gotta kill, essentially, yourself.
No!
You won, because you were controlling Crashman, remember?
I did have an E-Tank. I gotta do that all again.
No, just quit now.
Alright, just quit now. Alright, this one was definitely good, but I can't do all that again. But I'll definitely give it a vote, though. I like that one quite a bit. Alright, let's do the next one. Alright, this one is Time Man Perfect Run Capsule. Or Castle. Excuse my French. Needs checkpoints, yeah.
Yeah, Boris, if you throw a checkpoint in there, it'd be a lot better.
Well, I don't know how you could add a checkpoint though.
Just right at the end. Is this another one of Boris's stages?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's one of these levels. Okay. Oh, guess I'm dead again.
That's Boris saying, I got the idea while adding Crashman in a box, and if I spam shot, he just gets out of the box. Yeah. I mean,
well,
man, some of the Mega Man bosses are weird like that, where, I mean, they are able to just jump when you jump, or when you shoot. So Josh has his mic off right now, from what I'm looking at.
Oh.
Oh, that happened.
Beak.
I just now noticed, folks, that he has only one life here.
Yeah.
We've played a couple of stages like this in our time. You know, the designer sees fit to reduce you to only 1 point of energy. And sees how well you can do on that 1 point. Death count 2. Yeah, let's keep a death count. That, here. That fly. Oh, he just flew away. Okay. You know what? Dragonflies are not very persistent, apparently.
Nope. Oh, come on.
We can look on the bright side here. Having spikes, you know, you're not as afraid of spikes because you only have 1 life anyway.
What's this?
Oh.
Well, it was true.
That's a problem.
I was thinking Mega Man in the future where he only has 1 life. Mega Man got pretty weak.
Saying, while I was making this level, I was thinking of Mega Man in the future. He is really old and weak.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh boy, that's morbid. Hero at the end? I mean, if by the Cataclysm theory, Zero kills everyone, you know, everyone in the classic cast.
Ah! Right about to jump.
You a rank tier for that death count? What do you mean? What are you thinking?
It was ouch.
Well, that was nice. Good moving. Ooh. Man, that is brutal.
Ah!
Oh, are you serious? No!
I tried to slide, but...
Josh's mic muted. You would think I'm the one playing this game.
Maybe my mic is muted. Can you not hear me?
Next cartoon or movie, my one suggestion is to hire the writers from Batman Beyond.
Oh,
I
my
grew up
mic
at the
is
time that...
muted. I didn't even realize. I thought you were
Muted, bro.
joking about it earlier.
No. See, that's the problem with me. I joke so much to the point that when I'm saying something serious, everyone thinks I'm joking anyway.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, because it was working on stream the whole time. I even looked at the volume level. Oh, whoops, I'm doing this wrong.
Okay, well, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, well, it's been fixed. I wonder
With
what
Batman Beyond, but I never... Or at the time it was airing, I grew up with that, but I never quite got around to watching the show. There are Pika-mans and Digimans and all those sorts of things. Oh, that would have been bad. Does that... Game stop for me. Oh, there we go, okay.
Oh, come on. Oops.
Yeah, Kirby Nick asking, speaking of cartoons, who's seen the new one? Yeah, we were talking about that a bit earlier. I have not... I had tried to watch the first episode, but when I went on the Cartoon Network site and, you know, followed their... tried to watch it, they asked me for login info, and, you know, I didn't want to waste time with that, so I ultimately just decided to postpone it for later.
I haven't tried it. If they put it on Hulu, I'll watch it on there. I don't have like a cable provider. That's usually what they want.
Yeah.
Ah. I guess I gotta go while it's going up.
I mean, see, Felix, if they were asking for login info, then chances are they would have wanted me to make an account. Because, I mean, I certainly didn't have login info I could have used already from Cartoon Network. So, make an account, and, account creation just takes... Depends on which site you go to, I guess, but I find it just takes too much effort and it's boring. Other thing, you know, to remember. Like, yeah, it's annoying.
Like that dragon.
But I mean, again, I think I probably will go back to it, and or I can just get up at 6:30 and watch the show, you know, from on TV.
Yeah.
Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Doggo is comparing Mega Mini to Iago. That is a very similar figure.
Ah, Jafar! Like that.
Push it further.
We gotta go and get the lamp back. Ah. That's Iago.
That is pretty good.
Ah. It's not good at all. People still stream
I watched that
Mega
movie.
Maker.
So.
We do.
Yes, indeed. It's a game that has infinite replay value, so it lends itself very well to streams.
Woo! Alright, wait for this fire guy to go away. Let that go down.
Yeah, don't.
Very tight window.
I know. It's crazy just how tight that window is. It feels like there's an off pixel on the hitbox or something.
No!
Yeah, oh, there's a checkpoint.
No, yeah, I got the checkpoint. Okay. Okay, I get it. Yep. I don't want me to have more than one hit. Oh, right, yeah, electric. I forgot. I gotta get back into streaming too. I want to introduce more people to Rhodia, the Sky Soldier. Isn't that game that's on the Wii U and the Wii, and then they're both like really different or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Josh, narrate this quote from Kerplop.
What?
In Iago's voice, the one in quotes.
Oh, it was Dr. Wily all along! That's terrible. Oh, there's a surprise! It's over. I can't do it.
What are you doing to your voice?
That's how he talks! He's got that deep, raspy voice! That's how he talks.
You didn't narrate that at all how I thought you were gonna do it.
I have to listen.
He's been all like, "Oh, it's Dr. Wily all along. Oh, there's a surprise. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from not surprise."
It's very
Something
hard
like
to
that.
do a raspy and loud voice. Unless it's like, that's easy. But it's like him. It's like, forget it.
Still exploring voice acting.
If I had the motivation, yes. I still like to pretend that I do.
Okay, everyone, give Josh your applause. Cheer him on, you know?
Give me your motivation.
Give the motivation to pursue voice acting.
So I can go into a microphone and professionally go, "Ah, it's me, the bird." That's all.
We need that in our lives. If we don't have that, then our lives aren't going to be complete. So it's for your sake as well as mine that you got to cheer Josh on and give him the motivation to pursue his career in voice acting.
Oh.
Oh man, you were dancing around those frogs though.
I know. I was the dancing frog man. Oh my god, go. Oh no!
Oh.
They're too fast.
The observer is saying, I agree, though I spent myself on taking... Wait. Though I myself am taking a break from streaming. I spent myself on streaming. Tiring sometimes, depending on the kind of thing you're doing. But he's also asking, are you preparing for Mega Man 11?
Yes.
Oh, actually, I'm making a point of not preparing for Mega Man 11. And by preparing, I guess it kind of depends on how you define preparing, but I'm not watching any of the trailers. I'm trying to stay away from like as much of the character designs and articles revolving around the game as I can. I want to go into it completely blind, you know, just this is not going to go well. Dang.
Oh, what a day.
But yeah, I want to go into it completely blind, so I'm making a point to not expose myself to anything revolving around that game right now. But if you just mean preparing as in, like, preparing your gameplay skills for that, what'll likely be a very tough experience as, you know, as is natural with Mega Man, then, yeah, I'm kind of trying to get back into the loop. You'll find all these people saying right now that, they're playing, like, all the other games in the Classic series to prepare for Mega Man 11. And I remember years back when Mega Man 9 was just being released, and then Mega Man 10, you know, you had these people doing the exact same thing, playing the previous games in the Classic series in order to prepare themselves for the new entry. And I think it's really cool, you know, kind of like hyping yourself up for that new experience, you know? No, I can't say that I'm doing that, though, but I am trying to, like, reintroduce myself to the classic games in order to prepare myself for the new entry, you know? Pop saying, I have a theory. Every boss in Mega Man 11 will have a name that is both a noun and a verb. We'll see about that, I guess. So far, you seem to be on the mark. Saurus the Observer saying, I heard depending on how Mega Man 11 sells, Capcom might not explore another Mega Man series. If it sells well, it should inspire more Mega Man series. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Well, that would be, that'd be a curious thing, wouldn't it? I don't know, it's, because, I mean, Capcom should make another Mega Man series. It's a very controversial one, you know? You'll find everyone saying different things on whether they think we need a new Mega Man series or not to kind of reinvigorate the brand. I personally have the opinion that no, we don't. Like, you know, Classic Series is enough, X is enough, ZX is enough, Zero is enough, Z... Like, you go on and on.
Oh,
man, right. I feel like they're just... That was awkward.
I forgot to go back. I don't know, I thought they just would stick on that other wall. I was waiting for the perfect timing with the other one. Sorry, Jafar, I didn't see you.
Oh yeah, you know, just long story short, I think we have enough Mega Man series right now, and you know, and especially considering, like, okay, I want to say if all those Mega Man series were wrapped up and there was nothing else to explore, yeah, fine, make a new Mega Man series, give us something else to, oh my gosh.
That's a tricky one right there.
Yeah, like, give us something else to, something new. But the thing is, there is so much unexplored territory left in the other Mega Man series that we have right now. So like, man, we have a cliffhanger in ZX. We have a cliffhanger in Mega Man Legends. We have a cliffhanger in Mega Man X as well. You know, with the whole thing with well, spoilers for Mega Man X8 if you haven't played that. I'll give you 3 seconds to leave the stream.
Ah, I didn't
One,
leave the stream.
2.
Ah.
Hold on, you haven't played No, hold on. Actually, Josh, you haven't played that either.
Nope.
So actually, I won't spoil that. But there is a cliffhanger in Mega Man X as well, in Mega Man X8 at the end of that game. There's a secret ending.
What's going on?
But suffice it to say that needs resolving as well. So, I mean, you have all these series that just need an ending. And it's come to a point where I feel like Capcom, wrap up these other series and give us some closure before you start on something new.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers so hard that they make a Legends collection since X has sold so well. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. That would be again, just to reinvigorate the brand. Because like the PSN collection, the PSN games were great. You know, they were they helped to re-expose the audience to those old games. But I mean, now it's happening again. Where oh boy, we're like approaching a point where the consoles that those Legends games were re-released on PSN, they're becoming outdated now, and now we're getting back into that deadly loop where, you know, we're losing tabs on the consoles that we can play our Legends games on. So, you know, and it was really unfortunate. It was great that the Legends games came out on PSN, but it wasn't great that they came out at a time when those consoles were dying out. You know, like, what did they come out on PSN or PS Vita? They came out on PSP and PS3. All of which were kind of, you know, going out at the time. And, you know, nowadays, like, it's all about the PS4. And I think, like, even the PS4 is in its midlife cycle, so...
It's midlife crisis.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of going through a midlife crisis right now, so... Yeah, I feel like we're reaching a point where, you know, we gotta find a new method of re-exposing people to Legends again, which is really unfortunate, because we spent so long, it was such a hard push to get those Legends games on PSN. Relevant, because no one has their PS3, Vita, or PSP anymore. Or no, I shouldn't say that. You know, it's... I dare say they're still, like... You know, but everyone's moving on to PS4, you know? So, it's a tricky subject.
Well, for whatever reason, the level broke, so I guess I can't complete it.
Oh snap, are you serious?
Yeah, I can't get through here, it's... So... Well, we hit the 20 mark anyway, so...
Yeah, let's just go to another stage then.
Yeah, it was pretty good till whatever happened there, so... Yeah, sorry man, I don't know what happened there. It's weird. I don't know if you're... meant that I was supposed to find that key to open that door, but... Either way, level's over, so... It's all gone. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Moving on to the Kirby Pink series now. Let's go ahead and get this level in here. This one is Chargeman Rides Again Extended Edition. Ooh, I love long levels.
See, Felix, that ending is... Are you talking about the ZX ending or the X ending?
Boris.
Boris, thanks for giving us some fun stages to play.
Oh, well, I was gonna try Proto Man, but...
Source the Observer saying, I'd like to see another Mega Man Zero, but I don't want a repeat of Mega Man X6. I hid myself so I can repair myself shtick. There is a bit of a difference, though. While in Mega Man X6, or rather Mega Man X5, while in that game the developers had seriously intended to, like, well, not necessarily kill Zero off, but kind of like end his X arc. While they had intended for X5 to end Zero's X arc, I almost want to say that closure is not in the developer's intent in Mega Man Zero 4. because those of you who don't know, I've had the honor of talking to Takuya Aizu, the president of Inti Creates, in person. I've had a chance to interview him on several occasions. I remember, and at one point I asked him about the ending in 04. You know, I had mentioned how it's pretty much well established that Zero dies, and he stopped me there. Takuya Aizu, the president of Inti Creates, and like the main guy behind 04, stopped me there and said, well, you don't know for sure that he's dead. I mean, it's kind of implied, but, you know, you only see his helmet. You don't know for sure that he's dead. And I must tell you guys, that caught me off guard. I would have thought that... Because especially 04 was made because Inti Creates wanted to put a period on the Zero series. So you would think, like, with that in mind, that they did intend to kill Zero there. But no, I mean, according to... that was not the case. But I mean, that said, I would like to think that Zero is dead for good. Not because I want to see his character die. I love his character. But it was just... It ended on such a poetic note. You know, it was... In the most accurate sense of the term, Zero met a poetic fate. A fate that was so in touch with his character. You know, it was just, I feel like the perfect end to a character who, you know, who had spent his life not fighting for himself, but fighting for everyone he believed in. So yeah, that's how I feel. I don't want to see another Zero game. I love the Zero series with all my heart and soul, but I would not want to see a Zero game because I think another one, because I think it ended so poetically.
I get what you mean.
I mean, heck, I feel like any effort you want to put into another Zero game could just as easily go into a ZX, which is far more in need of a sequel.
There's also that.
I want to get a show of hands, actually, right now. How many of you guys want to see another ZX game? Legitimately curious.
How many of you guys know what the ZX is right now?
I hope you guys know what ZX is.
See, Felix gets added onto the ZX island.
Dog, okay, see, Felix. You're good in my book. Your pop's okay with it.
ZX island now has a population of 13. I think. That might be a little too high. I'll crunch the numbers again.
Yeah, you know, bro, in a sense, I would feel the same way. I'd probably be as mad if they made another Battle Network game, too.
And that guy wants to
The
see
Observer is
yeah.
opposing that remark and saying, I want to see another Mega Man Battle Network game more, to be honest. Well, you know, honestly, I wouldn't, but I really feel that is not outside the realm of possibility. I think, honestly, that is totally inside the realm of possibility, purely because Capcom is no stranger to revisiting games that were apparently complete. I mean, they did it with Mega Man X5, they did it with... Even 03 was supposed to end on the third game, it wasn't supposed to get a fourth. And, you know, you can... Oh, and they did it with X6, or, no, Mega Man 6 as well. The classic series was supposed to end on Mega Man 6, but they went on to continue that to Mega Man 7 and Mega Man 8, and, you know, so on and so forth. So... yeah, I mean, suffice it to say, they are no strangers at all to revisiting game series that they had apparently put a period on before. And, I mean, you gotta look at the sales, too, of Mega Man Battle Network. That game, that series sold phenomenally. Those sales were just, like, at gargantuan rates. So, I mean, so there's, like, it has a practical business element going for it as well. So, you know, I wouldn't rule that out at all, despite that I personally don't want to see another one. I mean, it's just like they have so many other game series to explore.
I don't want to see
Sorry, Josh.
either.
Biggest Battle Network fan. It pains his heart to see there's not another game out there for him to play.
Yeah, the biggest Battle Network fan known to man. It truly makes me depressed that I'll never have another one to play in the future ever again. Oh, woe is me that I'll never be able to play the greatest game of all time, Mega Man Battle Network.
Remember, Chrono X is a really, really impressive project. I really gotta give props to the ambition of the developers who made it.
Oh, this really is a remake of the Game Boy game, because all the stupid spikes are all over the place where I can't see them.
Goes.
Wow. Proto Man's charge sound is weird. Well, I know it said in the description of the level, but like once I saw all those stupid spikes I almost landed in, I'm like, oh man, it really is like, like immediately gave me flashbacks to the Mega Man Game Boy games with all of its epic and totally awesome spike placement.
It hurts that you don't have the extra screen space to see those spikes.
Yeah, but I mean, I mean, there's already more screen space on this, so it's definitely not as bad. Especially because he doesn't fall like a rock in this game, like he does in the Game Boy.
Fall like a rock. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice deflection.
Yeah, I totally forgot Proto Man could do that for a second. I swear, charging Proto Man's Proto Buster sounds like a Pokemon cry. Like, doesn't
You're right.
it? Doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's funny. Well, we're gonna go for it anyway, even though it doesn't really matter all that much. Oops. Oops. Proto Man, use charge attack. Proto. I'll take that. Where's all the ice cream?
Oh yeah, there is no ice cream here, is there?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is the Game Boy and the NES, like, mashed together. I get it now. Well, yeah, I'm not getting that key. Sorry. No ice cream in this game yet? What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna directly IM the guy again and be like, hey, listen, you better add ice cream to this game or else. That's what I'll tell him.
And he'll totally know what you mean by that, right?
Yeah. I mean, Kirby got it.
Yeah, well, it's a shame that Mega Man can't aspire to the level of Kirby yet.
I'm pretty sure these enemies are in the game. There's enemies on the floor. Yeah, if I got the key. I like this floor thing, it's pretty cool. I missed the secret. Oh, whoa, what the?
This is gonna be fun without Metal Blade. Fortunately, you got the charge attack, so...
Surprise.
Surprise indeed, Kirby.
I know, this part is a little different. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something's a little strange about it.
Little patch of solid ground in the middle of that lowest level there.
God. Playing Smash Brothers, I just associate the Metal Blade sound with that game now. I just like throw it out all the time. Come on.
I just want to use your normal buster.
Oh, I can deflect those. Oh, yeah, hit the jump when you do it. What if I could hit him back with those? That'd be cool. Ah. I killed the big guy. That makes that a little easier. Come on. Ah, come on. Yes!
Nice! Oh, well played.
Yes! Worth it.
People might do that? I'm legitimately curious.
Huh? Hacks. Nah, that was good. You guys know it was good. Didn't see that.
It's awesome because it only takes one hit.
Yeah. Alright, let's actually read the title again. Shade Cold Storage. Alright. Now we know it's about the cold and the shade. It throws
Monitor at you.
I'll just deflect it again with my shield. Whoop. Oh, they added the Shade Man song. That's cool. I mean, I guess they did add him as a boss, so... Yeah, Shade Man song is really good. Oh yeah, and they added those guys too. I forgot. I forgot they added a bunch of 7 stuff, so...
Yeah.
This update is the best update now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you got 7 stuff, and 7's a good game.
Yep. My favorite classic. What is this? Oh. Oh, it says nope. Well, I'm glad I went to that little checkpoint right before that then. You got me.
Hands, Kirby. I would imagine that if you say nope, they're gonna feel even more curious about what might be over there. And you know, a lot of trolls out there who will say that there's nothing there and will assure you of that with every fiber of their being. But guess what? They actually did hide something there, and they're just trying to throw you off the scent.
Ah, I thought there was something down there. Kind of felt like it. What should get me over there? Now I can get over there. Oh, there was some down there. Ah, too fat. I gotta like tap it. Ah. Alright, let's see. Skybeam might have died, so... Definitely sounds like it.
I just put my mic on mute there.
Oh! Well, I guess you're alive for once. Good job.
Yes,
You really did
indeed.
it. You really
Point
did.
you, Josh.
Yahoo! You lived!
Like one saying, I should probably play this again. Yeah, it's still out there and still getting regular updates, which is pretty awesome.
They're gonna make you pay for it soon so I can just get all the money from it. We talked it out. I told him, listen, just add $5 on this game, I'll take all the money, you take all the credit, how about that, huh? And he was like, well, okay. And a deal was
Underestimate
born.
credit.
Yep.
Thing is, are you sure he didn't mistaken you and like somehow he thought you meant that that you can give him the credit of the payment? You know, you can credit him. You can credit him on PayPal or something.
Well, I did put my name as Capcom, so maybe that's why.
Oh, that might have a little something to do with it, yeah. Not much, but probably a little to do with it.
I put my name as trusty Capcom representative. Oh, cool, you can still charge it. Can you do the one thing?
Nice.
Okay, so you can't do the one thing from 7, where if you just hold up, they go like super high. But good to know. Yeah, I remember we found that out. Whatever last time we streamed X7, so probably when the X Collection 2 came out. I did it like by accident, and I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Sheet Cold Storage, pretty good level. I liked it quite a bit. Alright, let's go. This one's Windy Flying Fortress. Here we go. Yeah. Was it cold enough? Oh, it was cold. He gave me the coldest shoulder and I threw a boulder. And
Oh, how many stages do we have ahead of this?
There's one after this. Do you want to call it after the next stage, or?
Not necessarily. We can go on. But I mean, if you did, you? I don't know.
I might. I got a lot of laundry I gotta get done. I wasn't able to do much of it last week.
Okay.
What do I got? Oh, the snake. The solid snake.
Laundry man confirmed that you meant 12.
That would be pretty funny, to be honest. I'll then call it to the next stage as well. Yeah. We've been going on for about 2.5 hours, so. Man, Kirby, you really love this wind enemy. It's been in every single one of your stages so far. Until they give us auto scroll, gotta do something to push you. Fair enough. Ah!
That happened.
The blow guys pushed me off. Oh. Hold on, we got this. There we go.
That was intentional, completely.
Yeah. It's part. I was trying to find the secret down there. He hinted there was a secret down there, but you know, I didn't find it. But whatever. Probably just being a funny boy or something.
Wait, where was the secret? B down there.
Pro Strats. Pro Strats is my middle name, you know. Oop. Oh, okay. Thought I was gonna miss it. This looks like a secret if I ever saw one. It's the regular way. What do I have again? Oh yeah, the snake. Alright, C. Felix, take it easy.
Catch you later, C. Felix. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us.
So long, farewell. Ah!
Ah! Oh, there is something there!
Oh! Nice.
That's exactly what I mean. Kirby, how do we know that there wasn't another one of those sections earlier on?
Patient. You know what? Let me unclose the queue just in case some sneaky kid wants to come in here and add 50 billion levels. Alright.
Got another recreation level, says Zero.
After we beat the next level, I'm pretty sure we're done here.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll be playing this game again next week, so...
Again, this game just has infinite replay value.
Get out of here.
And
The little Yoshi coaster. Oh, it's not ready yet?
okay, well that's helpful. Hey, Josh.
Got it. Alright. Last one here. Well, I think it's fitting for this for our stream. This one is called Spaceship. So here we go.
Indeed.
Here's our spaceship that we landed from. Oh, see, this is a sequel level because I still have the, I have that and the snake. Oh, I don't even have a gun. Okay, somehow I lost my gun in the middle of that. I only have snakes and blades now.
has Mega Man been through?
He's had a hard life. I'll take it. No. Pick it up. Oh, you can't throw it down. We don't need another one. Alright, we need something.
Already, maybe?
Huh?
Of like the power,
Yeah.
what's it called, the power arm?
Probably need a star. Man, that shoots really far vertically.
Be saying reason you got Infinite Shadow Blade was because of the discussion. If you gave a player 10 weapons, it would just go for the Buster.
Yeah. Buster's just so reliable.
Huh. Yeah. And it's funny how just reliable it is, even without the charge shot. It's just so versatile and easy to use, you know, and there's really no learning curve at all involved with it.
The dining hall infested with spage cockroaches. Disgusting.
Yes, that question can't be answered, huh?
Huh?
I was asking you, are you in Elysium?
Oh, yes. Let's try to find them.
Here.
You can tell we're in Elysium by the giant space cockroaches.
Yeah, I remember those in abundance at in Legends 2.
Oh, Legends 2? Oh, sorry. I meant to say Elysium from Xenoblade 2.
Oh, that!
That's the one we're in.
That place, yeah.
That's the one that has the giant cockroaches in it.
Yeah, of course. All of a sudden, I'm very confused.
Yep. He goes, "Oi, pirate! There's a million cockroaches here."
You can punch those with that.
Yeah.
Oh, why aren't you punching those cracked blocks? No, I'm completely mixed up, I think. Those...
What, these? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I forget which one of these are. They're in 6, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't played them in a while, or 6 in a while. This was the moon from DuckTales. I'm pretty sure they're all the same thing. Okay, wait, Dark Blade Cheese? Is that what this said? Okay, DD, RK, Track Hat Cheese.
Story, bro.
I don't get it. Oh, DDR Cat. Okay. Alright, I think I've heard about him before on one of these streams.
Wow, that's a big ball.
Set the cheese.
Oh, you got more antics here.
The med is the boss? Okay. Oh. There. Boss defeated. Oi, this the moon?
Oh yeah, I see what he did there. What the heck? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Elysium. That's the way we went. Try not to get confused here. It's proving to be a tiny bit more difficult than I thought. Let's see. Okay, we haven't actually been in here before. Oh boy, we need not do that ever. Let's go up here first. Oi, it's the key. It's the key to Elysium. I'll take that. 1 out of 7 keys. Man. Oi. Wow. I think I just screwed myself how to get him back.
Yeah, good on that one.
Oh wait, he's gone forever. Wait, hold on. Go this. Okay, this is where I was. There's one. Oh wait, found one. Uh-oh. Ah, a key. Well, I guess we can get in here now. What's down here? Oh.
There's the 7 doors.
Oh, come on, let me in.
Or more.
Let me in. Really feeny. Well, I'm guessing if I go this way, it's the boss. Let's try to jump over that. Damn. Ah. Sorry. Sorry.
Huh.
I tried. Ah. This isn't doing much.
Hey.
Get out of here.
Nice. Wow, that was close.
It was close. Yeah. Well, that was the spaceship. Sorry I didn't get all the secrets. But,
Yeah, I guess we're not getting off Elysium, hey?
no. We're not getting off Elysium. We need to find a secret. Oh, for sure. It's still a good time. Still a good time. Anyways, that's gonna do it for Mega Man Maker for this session. GG World Record. Thank you, thank you. I try my best. Let's see. As far as news goes, I guess there was some cool stuff that happened this week. On Wednesday, there was the Super Smash Bros. Direct, and they revealed that Zero is going to be an assist trophy in that game. Which basically means he's going to be like in a little capsule, and sometimes you can summon him and he'll jump around and hit people. But still cool to see him. I thought he was almost going to be a character really cool for a second, like the way they showed him off. Like, they're talking about something completely different, and then, like, Zero just comes in, and he's just like, nah, I'm here now. What is up, Shallot and Muscles? Just letting you know, we're ending the stream pretty much right now, so...
Sorry about that, but we'll be back next week with Mega Man Maker as well.
Yep. And then, trying to think if anything else happened in the thing related to Mega Man. Well, I guess kinda. Not really related to Mega Man, but kinda still anyway. In the new game, you're going to be able to turn off the stage hazards, so you can finally enjoy the Mega Man level without the Yellow Devil going and ruining everything. So, you know, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's literally the level they showed it off with. Ali, sorry, as the observer, I'm sure I still said that wrong anyway, but thanks for the follow. We stream every Saturday from 12 p.m. PST to whenever we feel like ending it. Usually, at least an hour and a half or longer. Usually longer, these last couple of weeks, months.
Okay, well, I have a piece of news to share. I mean, I guess those of you who are following the Legends world know this already, but the Roll Casket 4-inch Nell figure is now available for pre-orders on AmiAmi.com Japan. So, there are two versions of the figure. Is hatless, the other is not. See, the hatless version comes with Data, a little Data figure, whereas the hat version of Roll comes, I think, with a wrench. Her signature wrench, of course. You couldn't have Roll without that. Some other things. There are essentially exclusive pieces to each version. So, depending on which one you get, you can pretty much rest assured that you're going to get some pretty neat extras. The prices are not exactly the best. Charging double for, double the price of a 4-inch Nell for a Roll, which is kind of crazily appropriate given that Roll's always ripping you off herself. Yeah, but I mean, for those of you who are interested, and you like your Roll caskets, you can pick up or pre-order that 4-inch Nell figure right now. It goes great with Mega Man, the Mega Man 4-inch Nell. It's like, the first Roll figure in a long time, Roll casket figure in a long time. And if you get the hatless version, you're also, of course, getting Data, and Data's never had a figure of any sort. So there are some firsts there, Yeah, suffice it to say that it's looking great, and even if the price is pretty crazy. You know, if you do have the money, you might find it's worth it to get Roll Casket. But I mean, whatever the case, it's there. So you know, check it out if you're interested. And yeah, that'll be coming out. But it'll be coming out in December. So yeah. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, I guess reminder that they're having a Mega Man 11 demo on September 4th. Was it? I forgot.
I
what it
think
was.
so.
I'll double check. Yeah, it should be a little demo. I think I don't know if it's gonna be the same as the other demos, but it's gonna give you a little taste of Mega Man 11 if you wanna check it out yourself. I guess we should stream it, even though I kind of want to go into it blind as well.
And the things we do, we have to do for a Mega Man page.
Let's see. Let me see here. I might be finding some outdated information here. Hold on.
Pretty sure it is September 4.
Maybe I'm just making stuff up because I don't see anything about the day. I just hear in September. Oh no, here we go. There's a demo for Mega Man 11 will go live on September 4th on Xbox One. So unfortunately, I don't have an Xbox One. So I guess even if I wanted to, that's what I see here. I don't see it for anything else.
Fortunate.
I guess because the website is Xbox. Yeah, the website that's been reported on is a achievement hunting website, so it's more Xbox focused. So
Yeah, okay.
it may be coming to the other consoles, but as of now, it's for sure coming on the Xbox One, which, like I stated, I unfortunately don't have. So, you know, I guess unless it comes out on the Switch or PC, also, we'll see what happens, But if you got an Xbox One, definitely check it out. Unless you don't want to get spoiled, then definitely don't check it out.
All right. Well, is that all you want? Is that all you wanted to talk about?
Yes, that's it.
Thanks, folks. Thank you for tuning into our stream. Always a pleasure to chat with you and play these remarkable stages. And I guess we'll catch you next week with our continued playthrough of Mega Maker, or Mega Man Maker. Gotta get that
Yep, yeah, don't want to get sued.
into my head, don't I? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you again next week with Mega Man Maker. But until next time, keep fighting the good fight. And as always, legends never die.
Legends never die. Wow, I messed that up. Sorry, everybody.
And stay legendary. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.